Good afternoon everyone. I've just popped to Hanworth Park House to pick up a few bits for a meeting during the week, and I thought I'd do a quick live video. I've never done a live video before, so apologies for commentary. So just have a quick look around. Been here a few times now, so I know my way round. I'm not sure who's watching. Yeah. So here we are into the main lobby. Gary Cottle's got some displays, which some of you have probably seen. And coming into the communal areas. Apologies for the lighting, there's no lights on. And like you say, some lovely archways. So Gary's plans for the future is to, all this area here will be open to a cafe. So we're going to go a bit dark now. You probably can't really see much, but as you can see, the rooms are deteriorated quite a lot. And what you can't really see much is the ceilings have fallen through. This is the lift mechanism room. There used to be a lift here for the old people's home. You shouldn't be able to see this far down because, as you can see, the joists are gone. So the floor's gone through, and looking up to the next floor with holes in. Walking down to the main ballroom. Apologies again that you can't really see much because the lighting. Let's have a look. Yeah. So this will be all open space for the community to use, to hire out function rooms. Same again in this room. This would be rooms for hiring out bookshops. Making our way back towards the lobby area. As far as we believe, when it was an old people's home, this was the communal toilets and shower block. As you can see, everything's been ripped out. Not really much to see. This is the side of the house that's deteriorated the most. As you can see, the floors have gone all the way down to the basement. And if we look up, you'll see a fireplace on the first floor just hanging, literally. And looking across, you will see that the rooms have also fallen through. And here, if you can see it, it's a metal RSJ, which I think Historic England or some kind of inspector is going to be checking in the near future. Could turn out to be one of the first metal beams used in the country. So that will have an effect on possibly the listing of the building. Lots of little tiny rooms. Looks like this was a little toilet room. And same again there. So obviously this house has been converted quite a lot of times over the 200 years it's been here. So all these little rooms would have been rooms for the elderly. I think most of the fireplaces have been taken from previous owners. I think there's only one or two left. And this is the end of the house, which goes into a corner, so only a small room, that one. We've got the clock tower. And this is like the inner courtyard. as you can see, is a mess. We'll make our way back to the lobby. Also checking where I'm putting my feet, because not everything is stable and the lights are not on. So here we got the main staircase, and at the top there's a window which brings all the light in. And as you can see, there's lots of supports again holding everything up. And if we go back to the same side we've just been on, so we're on the first floor now. As you can see, the insulation and the roof, or the ceiling, has come down. So this room is out of bounds. And this is the room that you just saw from below with the fireplace hanging in the air. So as you can see, looking all the way down, collapsed. And there's that beam, the metal beam I was just talking about. Possibly could be the first one, or one of the first ones in the country. So that's soon to be inspected. Another little room. This house has got very long corridors. It's quite easy to get lost if you don't know your way around. Looks like some of these rooms were interlinked by the looks of it. You can go through to one to the other. Same again, same sort of foot plan. The house on the first floor has gone into a corner. I think we can go that way. Go back round. Basically, the house has got a large front, as you saw on the way in, and it's got two wings that go down either side with a courtyard in the middle. We're back into the main staircase area, and then we can go on to the left-hand side of the house. And hopefully, if I turn this, we're out onto the balcony. Just got an amazing view, and all this parkland, well, bushes as you can call it now, all overgrown. This used to be lovely landscape gardens, and if restored and landscaped, it will be back landscaped back into the main park. So you'll be able to see the house from the air park, and you'll be able to pop in, have a little coffee or tea and a bit of cake. Better close the door. That is the lift shaft that goes from basement to first floor. Another room. It's quite a large room. So up on the first floor where we are now, this will be private accommodation. It's looking back down at the lift shaft, engine room. So I think roughly about 11 to 12 maybe apartments up here, depending on what layout they go with. As you can see, there's a bit of water leaking. These are quite good sized rooms, but as you can see there, you can walk through one to the other. And here we are going into the other corner of the house. This would have been a small bathroom. Same with this one. You can see the floor started to go. there is a there's a basement which we call a low ground floor now. It's closed off, so unfortunately I can't show you that today. But we do have pictures of it, and hopefully next time I will be able to show you a bit more. So one of the interesting things in the basement is a mortuary. I think it's situated underneath the lobby, underneath the stairs, the main staircase. And obviously that's where the old people would have been laid to rest. And also when it was a First World War Red Cross hospital, I would have thought they would have used it for the same thing. So on the last open day, a lot of you would have seen a lot of these posters that we put up for the day, which are still here, just about. And a few displays that you would have seen. And then we're back to the main entrance. So the reason why I'm here is just to pick up some stuff here, as you can see, and I'm going to be taking it to a meeting during the week to display. And that is it. So I'm just about to end this. I'm going to go and have a little look at the air raid shelter, which I haven't seen for a long time. Actually, you might as well keep this video going. So, this way is, as far as I believe, is a pet cemetery. And back in the day, this would have been all landscaped, I think in a sort of a way like a Chinese garden sort of way. I'm not 100% sure. But you've got all these walls here. And to tell you the truth, I'm not exactly sure where the air raid shelter is, so I might have to end this video and find it. So as you can see, the way we just come, you can't see the house now. I haven't got a clue where I'm going, but I've got a rough idea. I went inside the air raid shelter as a young kid, and yes, I did jump the fence. Just try and get my bearings. As far as I remember, it was in the far right hand corner. There's the fence, which is near the Longford River. Well, I think I'm going to have to end this video because I need to concentrate where I'm going. So I'll end this now and hopefully take some pictures. Ta-ta!